Hello everyone, this is Afroza Akhter from Dhaka, Bangladesh. I work as a senior lecturer in the Department of English at Daffodil International University over here. Today I'm going to present the topic, Teaching Paragraph Writing Through Feedback on Moodle. This is a case study at tertiary level. Actually, this study has been conducted in my university, and along with me, this study has been conducted by my another colleague, Sadia Zafrin Lia, who is also a senior lecturer in the Department of English over here. Now, if you look at the abstract, it clearly reveals the idea that one of the major challenges that our learners face at tertiary level is developing paragraphs. And why is that? Well, usually most of the Bangladeshi learners tend to memorize certain topics, paragraphs, and they are not aware of the basic structure and organization of paragraph writing. And this study reveals that based on feedback, they can improve their paragraph writing through editing and rewriting, re-editing at different stages. This study investigates 5 Bangladeshi EFL learners who are studying at my university. They wrote narrative paragraphs 3 times and was provided with feedback. We provided feedback 2 times. Was also provided with relevant materials, supporting materials to better their writing. And the platform which has been used over here to provide feedback and to share writing is Moodle. And why Moodle? Well, Moodle has been used as an online interactive learning platform since the beginning, as the university offers this platform or tool to the entire faculty members and students, and this university has been encouraging blended learning platforms since its inception. It has been actually encouraging this blended learning platform since its inception. And that's why the researchers chose this platform for feedback and for receiving write-ups, for receiving the drafts. Well, the keywords of the entire research may include paragraph writing, teachers' feedback, Moodle, developing organization, and real-time engagement. Well, generally, the aim of the research, we can say, that it is to measure learners' development through continuous feedback at 3 different stages. So feedback and the steps and stages along with the platform are very, very significant. But more specifically, if we look at the research questions, then we would be able to see these 3 questions have been the prime concern of the researchers while conducting the entire research. Question number 1 is, why do first-year university learners enrolled in an academic paragraph writing course need to improve their paragraph writing skills with a focus on organization and structure? Question 2 is, how Moodle can be used to provide effective and constructive feedback for improving the organization of paragraph writing? And the final question is, how students can improve their paragraph writing skills through real-time engagement outside the classroom. So these 3 are the major questions, are the basic concerns of the researchers while conducting the research. Now, why writing? One of the Bangladeshi researchers, Uddin, in one of his studies mentioned that writing is the most focused but the least developed English language skill among the learners in Bangladesh. And this is not different at tertiary level. Another researcher, Alum, mentioned that it's often found that students may have knowledge about vocabulary and grammatical aspects. Sometimes they know how to use tenses, they know about collocation, they know about the usage of preposition, but face problems in writing coherently and restructuring ideas after evaluating them. And after that, teacher's feedback. Well, if we think of the verbal feedback, well, it should be communicated through messages, and well, the students should feel that the teacher cares about him or her, and he or she is also capable of to be a successful writer at the end if could follow these steps or stages, and if could, utilize the feedback properly. And the nature of the tools used to deliver the feedback is Moodle over here. I mean, a digital platform. And why is that? Well, in this modern world, students usually submit their writings digitally. And if they're submitting their write-ups digitally, then the feedback should also be delivered the same way. So that was the main approach of the researchers over here. Then why Moodle actually? Well, as I have mentioned, my university encourages effective online engagement and blended learning outside the classroom. And we use both the tools, Google Classroom and Moodle. And students are quite efficient to use such online platforms. They actually are provided with laptops at the beginning of their study. So this is also another advantage of studying at my university. Now, apart from that, it's true that direct physical contact is also very, very important. I mean, without this physical interaction with each other, students may sometimes lose their interest or motivation. Hence, the instructors met these students 2 times every week physically and discussed several issues according to their convenience. Well, the next point is about the idea, the interest, which actually has been derived from this course, Art of Everyday Classroom Assessment of English Language Learners, by U.S. Department of State and Family Health International during the period September 26 to October 31, 2017. So this was an e-teacher course, and well, the course focused on different types of alternative assessments. From there, we took the idea how to engage learners through discussion on forum, or how to engage them through digital platforms, and how to ensure real-time engagement outside the classroom. Well, before getting into this point discussion on findings, well, I would like to show you the entire course which we developed for these students. Yes, this is the course. As you can see, this is the course that we developed for this research. And as you can see that there are actually 3 stages: assignment 1, assignment 2, and assignment 3. And this was their topic. The topic was Your Last Pohila Boishakh. This is a very interesting topic because Pohila Boishakh is one of the major cultural festivals in our country, which we celebrate with huge festivity, you can say. So students were very much interested to think about this topic, to write about this topic, because they had so many things to share. And there were some instructions and some files have been provided additionally so that they can get ideas from them. These files include some handouts, handnotes, also, web links, websites from Google, different websites, and also it includes several PowerPoint presentations. And after receiving feedback, they moved on to stage 2, where they submitted the same paragraph on the same topic with the same instructions. And after receiving feedback for the second time, they moved on to submit the final draft. And well, they not only received scores and comments, but also they were able to see each other's comments and scores, and this also helped them to develop gradually, step by step. Now let me take you to their first attempt. Let me show their first attempt so that you can get clear ideas about how they submitted their first attempt and how did they receive. Well, as I have mentioned that this particular study was conducted among 5 Bangladeshi EFL learners, but I am selecting one of them, and the rest of the data has been, secured over there in the course. Well, this is one attempt of one of the students, and as you can see, this is the topic, this is the word limit, this is her paragraph, and this is the feedback which she received at the very first stage. Now, let me take you to the next stage. Well, this was her second attempt. After receiving feedback, the first feedback, she developed this one, and later she received feedback. Yes, and later at stage 2, she received this feedback from the researchers, which definitely helped her to develop the final one. And let me show you her final draft as well. This is her final draft, her final submission, and she developed this after receiving feedback for 2 times. Well, now let me get back to my presentation once again. Well, the name of this particular student is Saima, as you can see, and in the very first attempt, she had problems regarding all these. She had problems with grammar, usage of tenses, spelling, organization, and she used Bangla words directly. So there were huge problems actually. As I have already mentioned that students, most of the students have grammatical errors in their write-ups, but the time was too short to focus on each and every error. So we focused only on structure and organization of regarding developing paragraphs. And in the second attempt, she had problems regarding these 3, using transitions, topic, sentence, and she didn't know how to, produce a concluding sentence or a concluding paragraph. So these were the problems which we tried to focus on. Now, how this feedback helped and motivated her? Well, obviously, as I have mentioned, that this feedback motivated her to develop the final one at the end, because she had that feeling that, well, if I can work seriously, if I can work harder, if I can utilize the feedback properly, then obviously I'll be a better writer in future. So this is how this feedback helped her. Well, this is another student, Ohiduzaman Emon, and here actually we have also tried to mention what problems he had regarding his first, second attempt, and also in what did he do in his last attempt. And the rest of the information is over there in the course. Well, if you want to reach us, here you would get our email addresses. I am Afroza Akhter and my colleague is Sadia Zafrin Lia. So you can get the emails from here and you can write us. You can, send your queries or question to us if you have regarding our presentation, regarding my presentation, regarding our research paper. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much for your kind patience Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to present my topic in front of you. Thank you.